who is ready for the Mandalorian finale?
Yeah.
We are.
We are.
Yes.
We are so ready. We're going to work together and get Grogu back. Oh, Mom, wait, you have Grogu.
Yes,
I have
do.
Grogu, too.
I
Oh,
have him all the
God.
time.
So few.
I have him all the time.
So, a lot of build up to this episode. We are very excited, and a lot of theories going around, too, for what could happen. Bottom line, I just hope that Mando can get Grogu back. I really hope so.
Absolutely. He needs to be back with his daddy-o.
He does.
Yes, he does. Absolutely.
They got so attached.
I am glad that Boba Fett and Fennec are there, and they're going to help him out. I really am just in denial. It's probably not going to happen this episode, but I really want Luke Skywalker now that there's rumors about him possibly making an appearance, but I'm thinking now that might be next season, if that's even going to happen. But that would be cool. Or he'll show up way at the end. Be like, oh, I'm here.
Right. Or he could be right at the beginning when there's
That's
like
right.
Ahsoka.
Hey.
That was cool. Ahsoka's episode, I was so excited again to see her. And right away, because, again, we heard rumors, and then we heard her name drop, and then right from the start of that episode, the Jedi, she was just there.
Right,
I thought she was going to make an appearance at the way end.
Yeah.
So that was exciting. So I know that was probably it for her. It wouldn't make sense for her to be here helping, but maybe with Grogu sitting on that rock, sending out that beacon of the Force, and, maybe she felt distress afterwards, even though the rock was deactivated at that point when he got captured. Maybe she'll sense it and come to help too. Because I love when all the characters come together again like they did last season. That was fun.
That'd be
right around Gideon and say, okay. Too bad.
Yeah. That was great at the end when Mando made that statement on the hologram.
Yeah.
And he was just like, he means
Gideon's
more to me than you'll ever know. And I'm like, but don't say that to him because then he's going to use it as
even
leverage,
worse,
like you said.
Gosh,
because they want
that's a
Grogu
weakness
for bad things.
That is,
they want to extract and get the dark side, or however they do it, just the Force out of him. But Grogu's already using the dark side because he's scared and he's trying to defend himself. But that might actually aid Gideon's cause even more because maybe he can actually just take out the dark part. I don't know how he would do that, but yeah, so it's just not good. He needs to get out of there. He needs to get out.
He has to.
Every time he uses it, he gets so tired.
He does, and I know the Force with anyone takes a lot of energy out of you, but he's just a little baby.
Just a little
even at 50, he's still so tiny. Yes, Mom, so protect Grogu. So, happy holidays and Merry Christmas, guys, by the way, as well.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Honestly. Yeah, so hopefully you guys are safe and doing well, and 2021, I think, is going to be definitely better than 2020.
That's right. I hope so.
Man, so it's been hard for a lot of us, so hope you guys are well, and I hope you can enjoy our reactions. I'm very excited to watch this with you ladies. It's going to be good.
I am too.
Oh God, watch something devastating happen. Remember last finale, we thought Mando might die, and we're like, well, he can't because he's in the next season. There's another season of The Mandalorian, and it was very hairy, so we'll see what happens in this one. Of course, with Quill, like when he died last time, who knows if we're going to lose anyone in this one, so I hope not. I just think that for a finale, I was like, no. All right, you guys ready?
We're ready.
Chapter 16. Like, so close.
What's going on? Who are they? I suggest you shut your mouth.
Hello.
He's on the cruiser.
You son of a gun.
Stay back, dropper.
Easy. We can work something.
Oh, he just zapped him.
Oh my God.
Destroying your planet
What a
was a
check.
small price to pay to rid the galaxy of terrorism.
Nice
Good.
shot. Right in his ear.
The rescue, yes. Look away. Nice. Bo-Katan and friend. There's so many Mandalorians in here.
Okay.
We don't need these two. Let's get out of here.
Heard his voice.
You are not a Mandalorian.
Never said I was.
All right, easy.
Turn fast.
Save it for the imps.
The Sama belonged to my father.
Don't you mean your donor?
Careful, princess.
I've heard your voice thousands of times.
Mine might be the last one you hear.
Come on, guys.
Whoa.
Close
My
quarters
God.
like this.
Okay, you're high.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Mandalorians have been in exile from our homeworld for far too long.
Fair enough.
Gideon has a weapon that once belonged to me. It cannot cut through pure Beskar. I
Ah.
will kill them off and retake what is rightfully mine.
He is my only priority.
I love that. Oh, I'm so happy they're back.
Yeah.
There's a garrison of dark troopers on board. They're the ones who abducted the child. The human inside was the final weakness to be solved. They're droids.
How long to power up?
A few minutes, perhaps.
Once we've neutralized the launch bay, we make our way through these tandem decks in a penetration maneuver.
And me?
Will be misdirection.
Take his code cylinder and seal off their holding bay. Anyone else?
Code cylinder. I like that. Can I see your license and registration? Can I see your code cylinder?
Moff Gideon is mine. I need him alive. I don't care what happens to him as long as he surrenders to me.
Power up those shields, Princess. I'll put on a good show.
Watch out for those deck cannons.
This is Lambda Shuttle 2743. Requesting emergency docking.
Whoa.
Stay clear of launch tube. Deploying fighter squadron.
Crap. Woo! That would be a fun ride.
Wow.
Request denied. Please clear launch tube until fighters deploy.
Yeah. All panicked. This is good. Whoa!
Ooh.
Suck it in. Yeah, you should have
Wow.
looked at it a minute ago.
Whoa.
You guys are in big trouble.
Yeah. Wow. Yes.
Having them all together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Epic!
Yeah.
Hopefully charging takes a while.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The team did a good job cleaning
Yeah.
up.
Jesus.
Oh, you guys got this.
We got your back.
Oh, boy.
Ooh. I'm just really worried about these guys. Like, this isn't going to be good.
Time.
Oh, boy. Oh.
My gun's
Uh-oh.
jammed.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Yes! Melee attack.
Hey.
Yeah.
No. No.
No!
Stop.
No!
One's going to get out. No! So freaking strong.
No! Oh, he's just twisting him.
Whoa! Oh, they're going to take his helmet off no matter what. No!
Somebody's got to do something.
Oh,
Oh no!
No.
oh, dang. Whoa.
I think I was hitting him in the armor, though.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah! That came in handy.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Ah!
I was like,
wow.
what can he do?
Oh, oh, boy.
Good. Although all these people are dying, and we're like, yeah. Oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Just shoot him. Oh, yep. Oh,
Oh,
Daddy.
my God.
What?
You.
Mesmerizing, isn't it?
You son of a gun, even weird him.
Used to belong to Bo-Katan. Whoever wields this sword has the right to lay claim to the Mandalorian throne. All I wanted was to study his blood. This child is extremely gifted.
Oh.
I see your bond with him.
Don't hurt him. Just to make a point.
Take him.
Armor, though.
I don't trust him.
See?
Yeah.
He can't-
he can't
get
I
him.
didn't trust him.
Oh, this is cool, but not. Look how hot it gets. Oh!
Oh. No way.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Why don't you kill him now and take it?
What?
What?
It belongs to her.
Don't.
She can't take it. It must be one. It
Come
doesn't
on.
work that way.
Oh boy.
They're coming back. What's he got?
No, right next to a gun. Are you kidding? Oh, he's so tired. Oh wait.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, come on.
Oh, oh God.
Where's Boba? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Next wing?
It couldn't be Luke.
Jedi?
Right? Can you imagine if that was Luke?
Look at his ear.
Oh, he feels it. He feels
yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Why is it all quiet? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so freaking cool. Oh, it's a Jedi!
Yeah.
One lightsaber.
Knocking him down like nothing.
Oh.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
scared
he
now.
looks like- yes, he does.
Oh, it's a green lightsaber.
The plan is foiled.
Oh,
He's gonna be desperate.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
No!
No! No! Oh, he's gonna kill himself.
Oh, he's like, I feel. See, just touching like that is showing Mando. My God. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
It's definitely Luke. It has to be.
Yeah, like that.
Whoa, it's a crush him.
Whoa.
Whoa. He's
It's
sad
good.
too because he knows.
Oh, I see
he has to
pointing.
leave.
It's so cool.
Who it is.
Nice entrance,
Let's see who it
too.
is. Let's see who it is.
Wow, they did a good job, too. Wow.
Wow.
I can't believe
Yeah, look
it.
guys.
He wants your permission.
Oh, because he knows he has to
He
go.
is drawn
Oh,
to
yeah.
force.
The
Sad.
stormtrooper dead there.
Go on.
Oh.
I'll see you again.
Give me a kiss.
I promise.
Oh.
Take your helmet off. I want to see your
look-
face.
Oh.
He's going to take it off.
He's gonna take it off for him.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my goodness, look at oh wow.
Just so you see my face. Oh, that's huge. We will see each other again.
Yeah.
You
will.
Oh, how sweet is
Oh,
this?
so cute. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, so cute. Oh,
Don't be afraid.
cute.
oh, he's hugging his leg.
Oh, look at
I love you. Oh, and R2.
Oh,
Cheng.
look at that. Oh my goodness.
I can have fun with you. You've got all kinds of shiny things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like they're having a
Oh my
conversation.
gosh. Yes, they are.
Oh, he's
Oh,
embracing
pick me
good.
up.
Wow.
May the force be with you.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Oh.
Followed the code. You
And he
did
still
it.
has his helmet
Yeah.
off the whole time. He's tearing up.
Oh, look at oh.
Oh, he's tearing up too.
Yeah, look at him. Oh.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That was epic, and I'm so sad.
Wow, that was
Fantastic.
That was really good.
Wow.
Oh,
Certain things that we were guessing, we were right.
Yes.
This is
yes.
John Favreau, John
Boy.
Favreau, John Favreau.
Oh, that was
No illustrations this time. We don't need them.
Oh, wow.
That was so good. Dave
That
Filoni too,
was
just
good,
so
yes.
amazing. All the work that went
Yeah.
into this.
My
So,
goodness gracious,
Fantastic.
I
loved it.
can't wait to see what everyone has to say about this episode.
Wow.
But how
Loved the
great
ending. Oh,
to
my
see
goodness.
Luke at the end. Sebastian Stan.
That's
So
right.
again, we heard rumors that he could possibly play a young Luke Skywalker, and the thing that really gave it away to me was Mark Hamill on Twitter gave him his blessing or something to play that character. So I was like, oh well, that has to be true then. So to actually
Yes.
see him in this was
He sure does look like
amazing. Mark
Oh
Hamill.
my God, yes, Mark Hamill. Yes, he sure does look like Mark.
My God. So I wonder how they did that
Beautiful.
with Sebastian. Like if they actually altered his looks a bit too. I mean, of course they did with makeup and his
Yeah.
hair, but did they
Wow.
CGI certain things into his face? You know,
Maybe,
like Mark
probably,
Hamill?
because it really looked like
It
Luke. It
definitely
really
did.
looked like
Wow,
Mark
I thought,
Hamill.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
I know what we're feeling. It's rhetorical to even ask this, but how do you guys feel at the end? Like you're happy, you're sad.
I feel so fulfilled because
That's right,
it's
I am too.
exactly
It's-
what he
Yes.
His mission was, he got the bad guy. I mean, everything just came to fruition.
Yeah.
All he's got to do is
and
now.
The child was saved, so.
Yes.
The lab, get rid of that blood that
it was so good.
Took and something with that Darksaber. I don't know what's going to happen with that.
I know, I didn't like that play on words with the whole, like, I get it that it has so much meaning, the culture behind the Mandalorian, having to challenge and kill the person who possesses the Darksaber through battle. Like, you have to do it that way. But so many things are changing with their laws, and there's different subgroups of Mandalorians that, like, look at Mando now. Like, he took off his helmet. And he did it on his own, no pressure, and he wanted his child to see his face. I thought that was so sweet. And with everyone there, and he left it off during the whole time they were leaving. So that was a huge thing. So I think they can change. I know she didn't want to go after Mando, which she didn't yet, but I was thinking that she was hoping that she was the one who got Gideon. But maybe that's why she was saying that originally.
Yes.
So that way she didn't have to fight anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I'm overthinking it now, but anyways.
That's why she said, I want Gideon as mine.
Yeah. I am actually happy that that wasn't a thing this episode, because I'm like, really? Because it was too, staged. I don't know. So I'm happy that wasn't a thing, but that's going to probably happen next season. So, again, I just assumed there was a third season coming up. Luke Skywalker might appear in that one. I don't know, but watch him show at the ending of this. But that was cool because he was in it longer than I thought. And what a build-up to take out all those dark troopers.
That was
no
great.
freaking problem.
I was hoping it's going to be him.
And Mando was such an epic warrior, and he was struggling with just one. He's like shooting everything he had at it. And thank God for his armor to hold up to that. But wow.
Yes, and when the chips were down, when the dark troopers were coming in, and just one fighter's coming to save the day, the Kara's like, just one.
It's so funny too, because that's probably Luke's X-Wing, and I know it is now, but seeing that come in, I immediately didn't think Luke. I'm like, oh, it's that guy that we saw before with Dave Filoni, who was like the rebel pilot. I know they're not rebels anymore, but the New Republic people, and I was like, okay, well, maybe it's that guy that was talking to Kara before about being a marshal or whatnot, and maybe he got the distress call, but why would that ever make sense? Because they didn't send any distress call out, the only call that was sent out was the one that Grogu did on the rock. So the thing that we were talking about, that would make perfect sense. So a little delayed, but so excited in the build-up of just the cloak, and you're seeing it on the TV, and then you're and then just
when the child goes to the monitor and just sees and just feels,
and Mando's watching,
and Mando's watching, and that's where it's like, open the door.
So I think he was doing that. I mean, maybe it was for us too, to be like, oh, I feel the Force, because the Force is all around you. So I'm thinking like he felt it. Of course, like sitting there, he was like, oh wow, like right away. It's like that was the first like, oh my god, it has to be freaking Luke. He feels it. He feels it. So him touching the monitor, I was kind of like he was telling his father. I have to say father now, but he was telling Mando that this is good.
Okay. This is really great.
Yeah, so he's touching the monitor to let him know because he can visually see him. And the build-up was also cool because we see the cloak, and at first I'm like, it could be Ahsoka. Immediately I'm like, okay, it's Luke, but it could be Ahsoka. Can't tell if there's horns or not. Then we see the white saber because it's on the TV. There's only one, so then I kind of was guessing, like, I think it's Luke, but they're trying to have us guess that it could be Ahsoka. And then, Ahsoka doesn't have an X-Wing, though, so...
Yeah, that's right.
But anyways, everything about that was wonderfully done.
Perfect. It was just perfect. I'm very satisfied.
Yes, I am too.
I am so satisfied with that. I was kind of like, with the whole Darksaber fight, that was insane. I love that with Gideon. Like, holy crap. And just Mando using his armor. Like, whenever you see Blade, it's like Blade against Blade or something, or gun against gun. It's not like, someone meleeing against a freaking fire sword. That's a Darksaber.
Right.
And his armor is the only thing that can hold up to it. So when Bo-Katan said that, I'm like, that's going to be a thing later. We're going to watch that.
Yeah, so that spear really saved Mando because he needed that to overtake that Darksaber.
Yeah.
And
it came in handy, when he started fighting with that. And it was fun, too, because after he did that, he started taking out the stormtroopers with it, too. He's like, I have it all already, and it's epic, so now I'm going to kill you guys. I'm going to, like, break your neck
do different ways, just to change it up a bit.
To change it up, and he's so good at fighting, and just to use that was insane. So I'm happy he did keep that, and just to have it, like, because it's so long, and just to be able to keep it in his bag, and probably shrinks or something. But it was very, very intense, and I like that whole battle with him just, like, guarding like this, And for Gideon to even bluff with the Darksaber, I almost said lightsaber, but Darksaber.
Oh, I know.
Like,
that was a very
yeah.
intense scene.
That made me so mad. I'm like, don't do that.
And saying, "Oh yes, oh you
yeah.
just want the child? Come and get him." And
yeah, I'm really
so
taunting.
close to him, and
I was so afraid that he was
was
going to
gonna
injure the
backstab.
child to a certain extent.
I thought
just to
so,
do
maybe,
something, because
too.
now that he used him and he has what he
he already
needs,
has the blood.
Yeah.
So just to get back at him, because what else does he have? You know, so
Right.
might as well hurt.
Right.
You know, hurt Mando because he's a tough
Thank
warrior.
goodness he didn't hurt the child.
And he made that threat of like, he's the only thing that I care about or that I want or something, that he's like, ha ha ha, now I'm going to really screw you over.
Right, now I know your weakness.
And going back to the Dark Troopers, it was so cool seeing one get out. So they would have gotten out of that door anyways because they're so strong. They're beating the heck out of the glass and all that. But just seeing one-on-one and how terrible it was, made it even more epic when Luke came in and just took them all out, and even crushing that one, just insane.
Whoa. That is out of this world. And I loved Mando's idea to suck them out of there, but they came back.
And that makes sense too, because I was like, yes, maybe it's default and they won't know to come back, but they're super smart machines and they're triggered to do certain things. So it's like, okay, well, of course they're going to fly right back, because we saw that before when they flew down from the ship to grab Grogu last episode and take off. So, or no, 2 episodes ago. And I was like, that would make perfect sense. They could do that in space, because I'm like, why would they have that door right there for them to just get sucked out? But so that way they can easily to attack if they needed to, probably. I don't know. I don't know if they can go against ships or not, but so pretty insane. And the whole, fight with Gideon, it was fun to watch, but it was quick. When Gideon was so easily disarmed, I was like, holy crap, like, that's it? That's all we get? And then him trying to talk to Bo-Katan and be like, oh, well, if you want the Darksaber, you have to fight him. And I'm like, oh, okay, so now they're trying to fill in space because he was defeated so easily. But no, it worked out very well. You know, he wasn't really...
I'm surprised he didn't frisk him
at all.
before he brought him in there. I had Kara like frisk him or something, or Fennec, and just make sure he has nothing else, but...
And there's a lot going on, but having all those dead troopers all over the place, you're not taking their guns. Their weapons are all over the place, and they're throwing Gideon to the ground. I'm like, it's like I would really
opportunity here. Maybe handcuff him behind, not in front.
Right,
or just like watch where you're throwing them. If you're throwing them near a dead body, of course there's going to be a gun somewhere around there. They all were armed. But I love all the care that the characters had, because even Mando, when Gideon went to go shoot Grogu, he jumped right in the way and got shot. But again, his armor protected him. And he's really lucky too, because even though he has that heavy armor, he has a lot of openings. So he's lucky no one got him there. But I love the care. I love how much that Din cares for Grogu. That is so freaking sweet.
Yeah,
and I'm heartbroken too, because here Grogu is so mature. Like, even though Mando's so strong, I like calling him Mando more than Din. It's just easy. I don't know. Like, I just always saw him as Mando, just like the child. But with him talking to Grogu, saying it'll be okay, this is good. Like, yes, he's so strong. But Grogu really is mature too, because he knew all along he had to go, and he didn't have a temper tantrum or anything.
No, he did.
He was showing Mando
as soon as he went on the stone, he knew.
Yeah,
he knew his destiny. He knew what he had to do.
Yeah.
And this episode solidified it. You know, he knew once he felt the Jedi there.
That's right.
And that was his Jedi. He knew
he had to go.
Okay, I have to go.
But to be that mature, to be like, yes, I'm asking your permission to go. Like, so how mature is that? Instead of like, no, I don't want to. He's like, this is my fate. This is where I have to go. It'll be okay. So they're telling each other it'll be okay. And him, I'm just so happy too that Mando showed his face at the end too. Because we talked about it a few times where I was like, I really hope he shows his face. I didn't think it was going to be a parting thing. I thought because of Grogu being scared, and he's a good kid. Like, you know, we don't know much about him. He's such a sweetheart. He's so adorable. He cares for Mando. But we saw him use the Force in a dark way a few times, and especially last time with the troopers. So I'm like, maybe he's going to be so far gone with all this testing that Mando is going to have to actually like connect with him at a personal level and take off his mask and talk to him like a father and like, I don't know, do something with him like a baby to bring him back, to be like, you're safe, everything's okay. And I thought something like that was going to happen. This was a good episode, of course, and it was almost an hour, but there was a lot that happened, so they can only do so much in the short amount of time. So that made sense that in a parting way to take off her helmet in front
That's
of
right.
everyone and to
Oh,
keep
wow,
it off
that's
the
good.
entire time. Oh my God, the
How much
tears.
he loves that
And his
child.
eyes
He
were
wanted to
teary.
make sure
he
that
sure did.
he knew that he was going to be okay, showing his face the whole time.
That's right.
You have to do it.
And now Grogu's in good hands. with
Yes,
Luke.
oh my God,
good
Luke. Great
Yeah,
job,
very
Sebastian Stan.
much.
That's
Yes.
really cool.
That is good.
Beautiful.
So, of course,
That
he's
is
the
good.
Winter Soldier. We know him from that. I don't know if
That's
we've
right.
seen him in any other movies. We probably have. And I was like, oh, wait. Yeah, I don't remember. But, yeah, I love him. He's so good. And
Wow.
I'm just so impressed by that. Insanely done. Very well
That was
done.
very good.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Very
but
happy for it. Yeah.
just to ask, do you guys think that Din will meet up with Grogu again?
At some point.
I think so. I definitely
Maybe
think
when he's
so. Definitely there.
older. Maybe when he's
Probably,
older,
yeah.
something's going on with the Mandalorian or something. And
Yeah.
I hope so.
I'm sad because I
hope
like
so,
him. I
too.
mean,
know.
I love
Yes,
all the
I do too,
characters,
yeah.
but we need him in
It's
every episode.
bittersweet. What can you do?
Heck, Luke too. I'm hoping that, I don't know, he needs training though, so it's probably
Yes,
going to be. Well, here, I'm just going to guess and say most of next season we won't see them, but then at the end, maybe Luke and Grogu time will pass. Maybe years will pass, you know, next
maybe.
season
Maybe
or
next
something.
season,
and
yeah.
5 years later, 10 years later, Grogu's probably going to look close to the same. He might be a little bit bigger, but if he's
Bigger,
50 now, like how old was Yoda again when he passed? He was
400
or like 900.
55.
Was
Oh,
he?
no, 900?
I don't know.
Oh,
he was
I
really
don't know.
old, and you guys are
He
probably
was
like,
old.
"This you should know that." but
Hundreds.
You guys will let us know because we did know at
Yeah.
one point, but I forget now. But he's
Yeah,
many
I did
hundreds.
too.
Wow,
Yeah, he was
yeah.
many hundreds of years old.
Yes,
So,
he
man,
was.
can you imagine living that long? Wow. Of course, you're gonna have a lot of
Oh.
wisdom. Or, well, hopefully you
couldn't.
used your time wisely.
That's
Yoda did.
You know, I have to give a shout out to the whole team. Those ladies, those warriors. were
Yes, epic.
amazing.
That's right. They were very
Loved
good.
it, especially
My
at the
God.
bridge
Yeah.
when the two girls went down, you know, Bo-Katan and the other comrade went down with jetpacks, and then the stormtroopers came up, and then there's Finnick and
I love how
Alright,
smooth that
like
was
that.
too.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
tough, yeah, because they
Yeah,
had to
that's
stay there
great.
because they couldn't fly away, so they just took
Yeah.
down
Right, they had
fish
to
in a
go
barrel,
down.
just like boom, 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 like that. And you knew they didn't take off to escape; they were coming around to sneak
That's
up on
right.
them. So it was so freaking
Oh
awesome.
my God,
and
that's good.
I know like things are so different now, but it's so cool to see for women, tough women, going against all these troopers. Like that
That's
was
right,
neat
yeah.
to see.
it was.
You know, I didn't really think about it until like afterwards once they took out so many guys and they were in
Yeah.
one of the corridors or whatever, and I'm like, wow, yeah, they're all, you know, all women taking all these
I'd
guys.
say
So that's
that.
kind of cool to see that, yeah. Oh my God, so many emotions during
Oh,
this.
that
I'm
was
so
good.
curious what you guys
Oh.
have to say about this. Do you think Grogu's going to be a main focus again next season? Rhetorical question. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking not. What are your theories? Are we going to see more of Luke? Because I would love to see that. Although that
me
might be
too.
its own spin-off series because this is a focus of Mando. And we can't have another huge character take over because then it's not going to be the same show anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll just do it via like hologram or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, and we did hear there are spin-off, I don't know if you call them spin-off shows or not, but there are actual new Star Wars shows coming out. We heard about Rosario Dawson having her own Ahsoka
Yes.
show,
Oh my
and
gosh.
that's freaking
Yeah.
exciting. So because of the pandemic, I'm sure they didn't do any recording yet. Not that I'm sure, but, you know, I think they didn't. So that might not happen until later next year or longer. I don't know how long that would take, but in a way, that's positive for us because with that, I think we would have to wait until after we watched Rebels because it's probably going to take place during the same timeline. I think I even heard that. That sounds familiar. I think I heard that somewhere. One of you guys told me that. But I don't want to be spoiled. That'll be a big spoiler because this was separate of that. And even though we're having characters come in, we still risked it where we could have been spoiled majorly. And there were a few drops where I'm sure you guys are probably like, did they catch that about Mandalore? Did they catch that about certain characters and backstories or whatever? But some things maybe, but I don't really think too much about it. And I am curious to see how that'll take place in Clone Wars. But anyways, Rebels we probably have to watch first before the Ahsoka show. So that might work in our favor. We'll see how that happens. But wow. Yeah,
That
so
was a
very
good show.
freaking
Oh
cool.
my God.
Excellent.
Cool.
And Boba Fett was great.
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yes.
Yeah, he was awesome, and I really do like. You know, okay, so he is a great actor. I love that he's back as Boba Fett. He was Jango Fett before, But it's cool bringing back in the clones because, again, we're active with the Clone Wars. So it's like, yeah, because I want to know if Rex, I don't even know if he's even a thing anymore because this is so many years after, so he might not be. And Boba ages like a normal human does, and he's a lot older, so clones don't. They have like a half-life. So anyways, I was thinking of all the other clones from the Clone Wars. I'm like, oh, yeah, it is really cool to have a clone again. And yeah, so I like that. And at one point, I wanted to just joke because I'm one to talk, but he did gain weight. And it's funny watching him with that armor on, and even though he's not a Mandalorian, you know, like, he's just so tough in how he stands, and he has, like, kind of a gut, you know? So it just makes me giggle a little bit, but he's still such an epic warrior. Like, come on. Like, and a few of you were telling us that he was using techniques of his, like, fighting style with his own culture. So he mixed that in with a fighting style or something. So I'm like, that's pretty impressive. I love that when they put so many small details, but they're major details into this because that makes it more real and different. What a show! There's so many things I want to say too, but yeah,
I loved Bo-Katan with her partner there. She was a little feisty.
Oh, she was definitely feisty.
Right up to,
I love the epic stances these characters take because even her at the bar when she's standing there like with her gun out or whatever fighting Boba, like that's epic. She's like May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. who is Fennec in this.
That's
you know?
right.
Such epic stances. Like, I need to work on that.
That's right.
But very, very good. And I so can't wait for the 3rd season. I really hope that Grogu will play a bigger part in next season too. But in denial, I know that's not the focus. Mando completed his mission. So I don't know. So we'll see what happens next. But he has such a great following. Like he has a great group of friends now. And the whole thing with Bo-Katan, I don't know if that's going to be a focus now with the Darksaber. I really hope she changes her ways. It's going to be really hard, easier said. But when you're brought up in that culture and she's been obsessed with finding this for so long.
And how is she going to get it? Does she have to fight Mando? I mean, Mando doesn't want to fight.
I know that's the whole thing. He was going to give it to her. And I know it's the word, but here you guys are friends and I get it. Like it's so heavy because all this time, like that was always the law. Like you have to defeat your opponent who possesses it at the time in order to have it and lead. But you can change the rules. Like, and they changed rules already and you know, like you're friends with him. So even if it's like your best friend who owns it, oh well you killed him and he didn't want to do it, but so what are you gonna do? So does he have to want to challenge you too to make it official? To make it real or right, or I don't even know. Or can you just say, oh, well, you're on your knees, you're begging for your life, and you're just giving this to me freely. Stab, I'm leader now. Like, I would totally be like, wow, I don't want to follow you. But people just blindly, because they follow culture, are going to be like,
but
that's
I don't think she has to kill him, though. Like, Gideon wasn't killed when he got it. And
that's true.
Mando wasn't killed when he got it. So
that's true.
He can just fake it and say, oh, you won it. Here you go.
I don't know.
You won. I'm defeated. Here you go.
That is true. So maybe it won't be so hard. Just don't cut off a limb or something. But he went against Gideon.
So hopefully that will be
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. But I do like Bo-Katan. I keep saying that. I heard Gideon say Bo-Katan, but I like Tan better. So sorry, guys, if I'm saying it wrong.
And I really have to go back to the blood that Gideon took. We got to get that out of his hands. Get it out of there.
Oh, yeah.
I did mention in comments, but I don't think I mentioned it actually on video, that we think that one they were showing in that tube thing, earthquake, was Snoke's. You know, because remember how distorted and creepy he was? Yes. So he might have been one of those lab-tested, like, force creatures or something, because, I don't know. But, so that's not good either, and I was hoping that whole ship would get
maybe
destroyed.
They can interrogate Gideon and try to get it out of him where it is, and
that blood's probably not there anymore. They probably sent that blood out already. It's probably not just on that ship, right? It's probably elsewhere. I don't know if they mentioned that or not.
Could very well be.
Yeah.
Plus they have the doctor, so maybe he knows.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he might.
Not good, guys. Not good at all. But anyways, love this freaking show.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So great. Yay. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. 2021, guys.
Yes,
that's right.
Yes. Merry Christmas.
And Grogu's where he has to be. So that is amazing. And honestly, with Luke, I love Ahsoka. I am happy he's with Luke. I think that's a perfect way to end it. That's wonderful.
That's right, very good.
You know, Ahsoka went through her own stuff with Anakin, and it didn't end well at all. So I get that she has a lot of hardship there. So I think Luke is a great person too.
Perfect fit. I mean, Grogu was completely ready.
Yeah,
completely ready.
Absolutely. Oh, I just love the build up. Again, I'm going to go back, but never mind. Next time, guys. Love you guys so much. Please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
Subscribe.
And we'll see you very soon, as always. May the Force be with you.
Bye. Force be with you.
Please don't fight me for this. I will just give it. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.